2012 Cabrinha Switchblade. A little bit different this year. The kite's basically the same. Cabrinha made some changes to the pulleys. Pulleys aren't going to fail this year, which is a good thing, because failing pulleys is bad. For all of you who had failing pulleys in 2011, 2012 will be a good year for the pulley. Another great feature of 2012 is they changed the lines back to the gray and the red. If you guys remember from 2011, they had the white lines with the different color swirls in it. It was a different manufacturer, or subcontractor, I guess. They went back with the tried and true, so no stretching lines this year. Awesome. No breaking pulleys, no stretching lines. I believe they changed their surface coat on the kites, so they're not going to wrinkle and make that those little tiny cracks, surface cracks in the graphics. They'll look better for longer. The big change, though, this year was with the bar. The release system. This is it. You got a little turkey baster action right here, and then your main release here. The leash line is still going through the chicken line here, so it's not in the way. Everything's super clean. The release system looks a bit different. It's this piece right here. It actually works exactly the same. It's got a little couple extra components to it. Red still on the left side. Nice squishy bar. They changed the graphics from last year. Going up from there, center line, D-power again. D-power straps above it with the spring to keep the bar down to where you can grab it. And then your D-power system up here down to the IDS line again. Some of the differences for 2012 are the release system when you hit it. So I'm hooked in to the harness here. If I hit my release, it will take the kite down to the IDS line here. This will go all the way out on the bar. And you can see my leash is just hooked to the swivel point on my chicken loop. In years past, people would lose the chicken loop because they'd have the leash hooked to the IDS line, hit their release, and their chicken loop would just be sitting here on their harness. If their donkey dick came out, their chicken loop was gone, and they're actually kind of expensive. So now you hook your leash onto the chicken loop, and you can see the IDS line stays on here. Well, what happens if you have to totally release the kite? That's where the turkey baster comes in. Unlike a normal kite emergency system setup where you'd use the release on your leash, on the IDS, the new IDS system, the release is right here. You hit the turkey baster and it pops that line off, and now you're completely released from the kite, with the difference that now I can't lose my chicken loop. It's still connected to my leash, just right there. No big deal. So that's it. The 2012 IDS bar is the same for all of the Cabrinha kites this year. It's going to be the exact same release system you just saw and all of that. Yeah, it's a good system. I think it's going to work great on the water. Definitely have a lot less missing chicken loops for sure.